Good morning, students. I think you have completed the Business Studies Unit 1 examination on the basis of MCQ based questions. Our live class, it is continuing because we will have to complete the syllabus of term 1, and due to that I am going to share the introduction of one new chapter, that is private, public and global enterprise. Private, public and global enterprise. Today, basically, I am sharing the introductory part of this chapter, which is very much important also, because many MCQ based questions can be set from the introduction. If you think the nature of our Indian economy, just on the eve of independence, it can be segregated. In the year of 1948, in the year of 1956, and in the year of 1991. If we analyze the matter chronologically, with the help of these 3 years, then it can easily be observed that industrial policy was taken by the government, formulated by the government in the year of 1948, in the year of 1956. It was mostly gave more emphasis on public sector. Many enterprises came under the control of the central government or state government in these 2 years, because government took initiatives that in the field of economic activities, the dominant role should be in the hands of public sector. And in this way, the Indian economy is continuing its steps. Now, in the year of 1991, the government took the concept of liberalization and globalization in the field of Indian economy, where private sector were encouraged for facing competitive environment with public sector. And after implementing the concept of liberalization and globalization in the year of 1991, it was seen that tremendous changes were made in the business world of Indian economy, in the economic scenario of Indian economy, and afterwards it was observed that private sector and public sectors, and as well as due to globalization, global enterprises, these 3, they are now playing a great role in our Indian economy today. So, You know that private sector, private, public and global enterprises, these are not coming automatically, spontaneously in our Indian economy. The serious factors were considered, and then the three sectors, three enterprises came into existence in our economy. So in this chapter, on the basis of the syllabus of CBSE, we are entering into different type of public sectors exist in our business world. Number one, departmental undertaking. Again I am telling, departmental undertaking. Number two, public corporation. And number three, government company. Today I am going to give the meaning and examples of these three, and then I will send the separate videos only on departmental undertaking, on public corporation and government company, one after another. So what is departmental undertaking? We know it very well from class 10. There are two types of sectors, private sector and public sectors. Now what is public sectors? How public sector enterprises are differentiated or categorized? Number one, departmental undertaking. Number one, departmental undertaking. The example of it, Indian Railways, Post and Telegraph. So because these are the etc., these are the important department of Indian government, and it is considered that departmental undertaking, they do not have any separate legal identity. The identity is very much merged with the identity of government here. So departmental undertaking is one type of public sector enterprise which is basically considered as a separate department of the Indian government, and it has no legal separate identity or distinct identity, and the identity of this undertaking is very much merged with the identity of the government. And what is the example of it? What are the examples of it? Indian Railway, you can say, Post and Telegraph, you can say, etc. Now what is public corporation? Another name of public corporation, it is necessary to say, another name of public corporation, it is necessary to say, you can say statutory corporation. Statutory corporation. So what is statutory corporation? This corporation, it is established basically on the basis of the act passed by the parliament. It is not created automatically. One special act, it is required to be passed in the parliament, and then this form of corporation can be created, and it has separate legal identity, separate from its government. They have very much autonomous body. And what are the examples of it? Life Insurance Corporation, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, Food Corporation of India. These are the examples of public corporation or statutory corporation. They are statutorily created with the help of one special act passed by the parliament. Now third one, that is government company. Remember it, be very much serious. Don't try to write or say any example of government company without knowing the things, the background of that company. Because in the joint stock company case, you know it very well, there are two types of joint stock company, private company and public company, private limited company and public limited company. Mind it, public limited company can be converted into government company if it is seen that at least 51% shares of public limited company, if it is purchased or if it is if it is invested by the government, it may be state government, maybe central government, maybe any local government, then only the public limited company can be converted into government company. So without knowing, suppose today if any company is government company, tomorrow that may be converted into any simple public company if government disinvest its shares, and if now the share of that company, government percentage share of that company is less than 51%, then it cannot be said that it is government company. When any public company's 51% shares is held by the government, only then it can be said that yes, it is government company. Hindustan Machine Tools Limited, Steel Authority of India Limited, these are the government examples of government company, you can say, because the 51% shares of this company are purchased or held by the government. So again I am telling, there are three types of sectors: private sectors, public sectors, and global enterprises. In private sector we have RAID, sole ownership business, partnership business, joint in undivided family business, company form of business, cooperative form of business. We have read it in the second chapter. In case of public sector enterprise, there are three types of public sector enterprise. I think you got the example and meaning of this. Departmental undertaking, statutory corporation or public corporation, and government company. And at last we will have to discuss the global enterprise in the next classes. Okay, got it? I think you got the basic fundamental food for thought. Please go through it, read your books. I think that you can understand. Thank you.